Hey everyone, this is Levi again. We're back with a second video on Build Zero, which is a YouTube channel that I started to help people build their business from the ground up. Alright, so in the previous video we talked about basically the overview of what the channel would be about. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'm going to leave it link in the description. You guys can see it. But this video is going to be about the overview of Bitrix. Bitrix 24, which is a CRM tool that will help people organize their clients, organize their communication, stuff that we've talked about in the previous video. So when you log in, well, first of all, this Bitrix is a free tool. So you can get started for free, and has many different tools that you can use to help organize your business, because organization is probably one of the most important things that you need to have a successful business. So this is your activity stream, which basically tells you your different tasks that you have to do, different events, polls, stuff like that. You got the time here. So we're gonna just spend a little bit of time and take a look at the different links and stuff. So the first one that we've talked about is activity stream. So you can send a message to your employees, you can post your business, trying to think of the word, news. If you have any news upcoming for your business. This is an introduction video on Bitrix, so you can watch it and it'll actually walk you through some of the stuff that I'm talking about. So the next tab is tasks. So I created some tasks that I wanted to do. So right now, the first one is start a YouTube channel, which I did. So I can actually go in here. It's actually the 23rd, and I did start one. So you can go in here and edit. Okay. And I can say finish because I started the YouTube channel. So when you go back into your tasks, that's going to disappear. Okay. So there are two separate tasks that Bitrix has set up for me, which I haven't done yet. Fill out my profile. I can actually do that if I want to. So you can say start, or finish, or whatever at whatever point in the task that you're at. So let's say start. Let's see if we want to start this. Okay. So it says provide more information on your profile. So we can do that. So I'm still learning the platform as well, but if we go over here to my profile, so you click on the right, click my profile, and you can put your contact information, your department, about me. So that's about our company. Build Zero is an independent company that helps prospective business owners develop a business from concept to reality. And then you can post some stuff that you like. Like I like Bitcoin, trading, YouTube, business, cryptocurrency, whatever interests that you have, you can put that in there. And people can actually appreciate your posts. So if you invite people to your Bitrix platform, it's kind of like a social media channel. All right. So under here, this is your profile. You got tasks, what we went through before, your calendar, your drive, which is kind of like Google Drive, activity stream, which we went over, and groups. All right. So this says so we filled out our profile, And I haven't invited anybody because we are still brand new, so I'm not going to invite anybody until we're official. So next tab is chats and calls. So you can actually chat with different people that you have on the platform. So you can create open channels, you can create a general chat. It includes all users in your account. You can call people if you want. You can get notifications. So notifications in the last 30 days will show up here. And your settings, you can go simple mode, advanced mode, and you can actually receive notifications to your website, your mobile, or your desktop app, or you can get an email. Okay. So I'm going to block that. So actually that said, you can install the desktop app, which we'll get to in a second. But the next thing is work groups. So you can actually create, these are 4 different groups that were created in Bitrix default. So this can be used for any type of business that you want. You can have a business group, okay? So anything related to business, well, I actually created this one. I said I wanted a business group, so if anybody wants to talk about business strategies or what you've used to help you grow your business in the past, because there's more than one way to build a business. I'm not saying this is the only way, but if you want to discuss stuff, you can do it in a group. Let's go back to work groups. You can have an extranet. So you have a group for external users. So kind of like a public Facebook group. Okay. So we all know what that kind of entails. Then you can have a private hidden group if you want to group. Let's say you have a subscription-based business and you want to talk to people that are exclusive to a hierarchy in your business. You can put them in this group and you can chat with them. All right. And the next one is Bitrix 24 Drive, which means you can insert documents if you have, business introduction, you can put them in here. You can create folders and files. If I say create file, I can go through my computer and pick a file if I want to. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody knows how to use Google Drive. This is similar. All right. Your calendar actually outlines your tasks that you have to do. So, this says from the 20th to 25th, I have that amount of time to fill out my profile if I create a task that has that time span. And then like from the 25th to the 30th, I can invite colleagues. It doesn't matter what type of task, you can click on these, changes the time if you want to. You can open it. Say, hey, I want to change my start and end time. So click edit. Yep, click edit. You can say I want to start the task on the 30th instead of the 25th. Or you want to finish it. Or you could do duration. You could say 10 days. Now when you go back to your calendar, it should have changed, but let's see if I can change that. Edit. Start task on, let's say, 19th. 29th. Finish it. Save it. And when you go back to your calendar, still isn't working, but it should update. If not, you can always log out and redo it. So next tab, time and reports. So if you have a business with employees and you want to categorize your employees of, someone going on a business trip, someone taking sick leave, annual leave, whatever kind of, this would be good for an HR manager. Okay, so unfortunately you have to upgrade to use it, or they'll give you a trial. But that's just one of the upgraded tools that you can use for Bitrix. CRM tool. This will help you organize your customers. So let's say you have a jewelry business, or some kind of service. You can create a deal. Okay, so if I click on create deal, I can say deal number 1. Let's say the deal is $100. Whoops. $100 in U.S. currency. The contact name, so contact me or contact somebody. There's your contact name. You can put the phone number, the email. You can put the company under it, so I would put filter 0. You know which company it's from. And deal 1. Deal 1. And that saves deal that you have to do. It's a prospective client. All right. If you go to activities, you don't have any scheduled activities. So it says move to a deal stage, plan an activity, or engage a wait. So if we wanted to schedule, say we wanted to schedule a call with somebody, or a meeting, or a visit, or if you wanted them just to do a task, you have the responsible person. You can type in the task. Let's say through. All right. So task that you want that client to do. So that's the task. You can put a deadline in there. You can say by the 30th, I want to walk this client through the company. So you can add the task, and that's added. All right. You can also create papers or invoices. So let's say the client said, I'm on board with your company. I want to use your service. And let's say this deal is, a subscription. So, to service, whatever the service is. Let's say it's an annual service, like an annual tech service. Okay. Let's say that. Service. Just for an example, say the currency is invoice is $1,000, and the contact is, me, company's builder, or whatever company that you're talking to. Save it. All right, and then you can schedule. Again, you can schedule a meeting with somebody and say, hey, this is the invoice that we are going to send you, and we'll talk about it, talk about the details, so on and so forth. And then in progress, let's see, whoops. You can see how the flow moves along, okay? So you got to deal with somebody. They move to an invoice. If they accept the invoice, you can go to final invoice and add, final invoice. This is probably more like a estimate, right? Final tech invoice, $1,000. Contact name, same building, company. Save it. So that's kind of how the deals work. You can add contacts under here. You want to add somebody that you were talking to. You can say Mr. Smith. Image if you want. You can put a position. Let's say he's a manager. For you add the company down here. You can say ABC Company. And when you type in ABC Company, you can say create a new company. You put the phone number, whatever the phone number is, email, support at abccompany.com, whatever the email is. Okay, you can save it, and then look how this is kind of alerting you of. You can call them, or you can plan. You can schedule a meeting, or it prompts you to contact that person. So if they're a potential client, you can say, hey, I want to call you. You can call them today, tomorrow, in 2 days, 3 days. Let's say you want to call John Smith in 2 days about the annual tech. Okay. So we're going to have an annual tech subscription call with John Smith in 2 days. We're going to save it. And we're going to put a phone number in there. I thought we did. All right, so before we put the outbound call, we actually have to put our phone number. That should have worked. Let me see. Let's go to contact John Smith. We may have to add his phone number in here somewhere. All right, well, we'll figure it out. This is the whole thing about learning a new platform. But you kind of get the gist of how it works, okay? So you can go to invoices, create an invoice here. You can do quote. If you wanted to add a quote, you can put that new quote in. John Smith right here. So I know I'm going kind of fast, but trying to give you guys an overview of, this is a very general example of how it works. Okay? So if you go back to deals, you can see the deals that we made, and the invoices and everything like that. So they also have sales funnels. You can create your own. Let's say you're a company fighting for a contract, and you can actually see, new sales funnels, in progress, final invoice, and then if the company says, we're all set, you get the deal won. Okay? You can actually add your own sales funnel. You actually have to upgrade. But it says you can create pipelines involving multiple products and sales strategies to analyze various business avenues. But you can follow this flow that they have set up here. It's a very basic flow. Okay. All right. So next is sites. So you can actually create a website based on your company, which I did here. And they actually give you templates. So this isn't finished yet, but we will launch it soon. All right. So it shows our official launch. Shows us what, talks about what we do. We haven't finished editing it yet, but you can see it's a very simple website builder. Okay. So if you wanted to build your own website, you just go to My Sites, go to New Site, and let's say you are in construction. And like I said before, this is not pre-planned or anything. I'm showing you guys the platform as it is and how it works. So you can create a construction website in the matter of minutes. So if we click create, boom, there is your company, construction company, okay? And you can edit the text if you want. So it's a what you see, what you get editor. You can talk about who you are, your history, your services, how long you've been around. You put pictures of your buildings, whatever you do. How you can help your customer, your projects that you have, projects in progress. You can edit all of these blocks. If you wanted to change the picture, you can click upload and you can actually insert it from Unsplash, which is a search tool that is, you get free photos. So you can say construction. It'll actually give you a list of different construction pictures that you can add. So if we wanted to add this one, we don't want that industrial one. We want this picture. So we're going to save that. And look, it changed. All right, you can add testimonials on your business. Tell people different testimonials of people who have used your business. You can show companies that have partnered with you, your works, all, just tons of stuff that you can add. And then you have a contact page where people can get in contact with you. All right, so that's pretty much how the website building works. You can view it in tablet form, mobile. So you see how the website looks in different devices. So whenever you're done, you can preview it if you want. And that's how your site looks. All right. You actually have a live chat button. All right, which will send you an email or a chat notification in your back office whenever somebody clicks on this. It says you're logged on to a Bitrix as an employee. So you can post this to your open channel from your portal. So you can go back and change it to an open channel, so when people contact your website, you can actually talk to them. Okay? So that's how the website builder works. We're back out of there. And got a couple more tabs. Employees. So this is what we were talking about. You know, your structure of how you want to talk to different departments. Let's say you have a accounts department, marketing department, sales. Unless you wanted to add a new department, you can add a supervisor, section name not specified. Let's see, edit. Well, you have different departments, and you can develop your company structure however you wish. You can add a department, if you want to say add a finance department, add that. Boom, there's a finance department. So employees, here, this is where we add employees. So if you wanted to add, let's see, or if you want to invite an employee, you can actually allow a quick registration to an employee and say, you can sign up through this link and you will be added as an employee to the company back office. You can also invite them through the phone, email, or you just have a regular registration link. So once you invite them, they're going to be added into your back office under your company structure, and you'll be able to talk to them. All right. So these tabs I haven't really gone through yet on my own. So once I do that, I'll probably post another video. But that is the basic structure of Bitrix. Okay. So you can close the tabs, you can open them, you can find people if you want to search for somebody. You have a network page. This is kind of like LinkedIn. All right, you can connect a phone number if you want. Let me go back. So there's a lot of different tools that you can use to help organize and grow your business. One more thing I wanted to go by. This is back on the home page. So you can actually get a desktop client if you want to organize your chats better if you're not on a browser. You can go to Windows, actually download a desktop, which I have here, and it opens up your chat. So if you wanted to chat with someone in real time, you can do it from your desktop. And that's really handy. So that way, if you're not working in back office, but you get a notification chat from somebody, you can answer them right away. So yeah, that is the overview of Bitrix. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.